Your voiceover can sound clean, pro-level and punchy if your gain staging is right. In this video, I'll show you how I set up my gain staging from my Rode NT1 5th Gen to my Steinberg UR44 to Reaper on PC, so my voiceovers sound great every time. Gain staging is all about controlling the gain at every stage in your recording chain, so that your audio is neither too quiet and noisy, nor too loud and distorted. From your voice all the way to your DAW, every stage matters. First of all, some people use the term volume when they mean gain, but there is a difference. Gain lets you adjust the tone or quality of your audio, whereas volume only affects how loud it is. The reason you adjust the gain is because every voice, every instrument, every mic has its own output level. Some are louder than others, and gain is what allows us to compensate for that difference. So here's my chain. My voice goes into my Rode NT1 5th Gen, that goes into my Steinberg UR44 interface, and that goes into Reaper on my PC. So let's break down how to set up each stage properly. Your voice and your mic technique are actually the first stage to take into account. So just speak as you normally would in a session, keeping off-axis slightly and about 6 to 8 inches or a hang 10 gesture from the mic. You can then start by setting the input gain on your interface. Watch the peak LED light on the interface if it has one. If you have colored LEDs, then green is good. Yellow or orange is getting a little high, and if it's red, then your signal is too hot, and that is what we call clipping. If you are clipping, then either turn down the gain a bit or move back from the mic, whichever you think is the reason for the clipping. I aim to peak at around -12 to -6 dB in Reaper for a clean signal with headroom. In Reaper, the track is already armed for recording, so I can check the meters. If I see the peaks hitting just below -6 dB, then I know I'm good to go. If it's too low, I'll go back and adjust the UR44, not the software. Always fix the gain at the source. And don't forget, when you add plugins like EQ or compression, check the levels before and after the plugin. Some plugins will boost or cut your audio, so make sure you're not introducing clipping or dropping it too low. Then I record and edit and render my audio. You can see how I do all that in this video, making sure it's peaking at around -3 dB. And that leaves enough headroom for the client to process the audio or for any mastering that might take place. And that's it. So here's a quick recap. Set your mic distance and speak how you will speak in the session. Set your input gain on your audio interface. Monitor the levels in your DAW. Make sure there's no clipping. Aim for peaks around -6 dB. Watch your plugin levels before and after. And you will export clean and consistent audio. This simple gain staging will ensure that your audio is always crystal clear and client ready. If you've got questions about your own setup, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if this has helped, give it a little like, and please consider subscribing for more voiceover tips from my booth and YouTube things you might like this video.